In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you everything I've got packed into this. This is the Evergoods Civic Access pouch. It's the half-liter version. This is the particular X-Pack version, and I love this pouch. This was a game changer for me when I found this pouch because I have put together lots of mini toolkits in the past, but this is the first one that I've actually taken with me all the time. And the reason why is that take any backpack and this will fit down in the water bottle pocket of it. And the latest trend with backpacks lately has been having two water bottle pockets, one on each side. So I've been able to carry this and my water bottle everywhere I've gone over the past couple of months since putting it together, and it has come in handy so many times that I just love it. I've spent a lot of time trying to figure out exactly the maximum number of tools I can fit in this and have them all modular and working together. So I'm really excited to share what I put together for you, and hopefully this will inspire you as you're building out your mini toolkit. So let's go ahead and check it out. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this. And I'm just gonna be kind of calling out things as we go. One thing that I like about this pouch a lot is that it zips all the way down to the side and opens up wide. So even though I have a ton of stuff in here, it is not very hard to find anything that I might need. And there are two additional accessory zipper pockets on either side. One is solid and the other is a mesh, which I'm taking advantage of here as well. So let's kind of just go through what's inside. Now, I've got a little Milwaukee voltage tester. This is a really just generic basic one just to make sure I don't get electrocuted if I'm trying to help replace an outlet or something like that. I do have a separate toolkit that I've built for when I'm specifically doing electrical stuff, and I can do a video on that if you're interested. Comment down below. But next I have a little Milwaukee 6-foot, this is like the little keychain measuring tape. It's like $7. And then next up here, I have the Klein Tools. This is the Pocket 13-in-1 precision screwdriver, and it's important to get the pocket one. It usually has a little clip here if you're looking for it, because it has this removable stem here, which acts as an extension for the actual bits that it comes with, which are these little precision, dual-sided bits here, and as well as there are more here in the handle, so you get a few different sizes, including a few little torque set. But what is really special about this is that when you take that out, this is actually a 1/4-inch slot, and that's what makes this kind of the centerpiece for a few other things that we have going on in this toolkit. So I'm actually skip ahead and just pull out all of those. So I've got a little mini ratchet, I've got a little impact socket set, and then in the mesh pouch over here, I've got a little bit set that I've put together, as well as a couple other drivers here. So probably the next thing to talk about here is this little mini ratchet set, and this is from Crom, CROM, and it's a little 1/4-inch mini ratchet set, and it has a little extension tube here that you can either use as an extension tube and then put bits down here, or you can, if you line up the little white dot with these little dashed lines, this actually becomes a little T handle, and you can put bits down here, and it's magnetic on either one of these, and so then you have a little T handle. And what's cool about this is that, yes, you can take any of these 1/4-inch bits and load them up in here and use it like this, or again use it in the standard ratchet method by putting it directly in here, and you have a nice little ratchet. But what's nice about this is that you can also take this portion, this little extension tube, and use it in the Klein handle, and now we can put a bit here, and now it's a full-size screwdriver. Now, admittedly, the weak link of this whole kit here is probably this handle not having a lot of grip on it. I would prefer, and I tried a bunch of different larger screwdriver handles, but they just took up so much room in the pouch here that I eventually settled back on here, and it's been fine. So obviously you can't get a ton of torque on here with just the handle alone, but that's why you have the ratchet. If you need that extra torque, you can certainly go to that. But I think this is really cool, really powerful. You'll see over here, I also just because I had a bunch of these extra long like Phillips bits, and so you can just use that directly too. If you need to reach down into get a Phillips screw that's very, very deep set, and you can't get past it with some of these bit adapters, that's why I have that there. Again, it's super small, just fits in the side And in terms of these bits, this is actually just I bought this little bit set on AliExpress, to be honest, as well as this little bit holder. And it came with a bunch more bits than what's here, but I just kind of picked out my most used ones that I thought I would use the most often and put them over here. And the rest I've just, they've got as spares in my garage. So that is nothing special, but you could certainly upgrade that. And to also pair with the mini ratchet here, I do have this impact socket set from Makita. Now this is the metric set, which has from 6mm up to 13mm. And in it usually comes this little socket bit adapter. I did buy this little slim one, about $5 on Amazon. And because with that, it just makes this whole kit nice and slim and easier to fit in the pouch. But I do just have this just in the extra zipper pouch there if I need it. And I like this because it allows me to get super tight to anything. If I need to actually use a socket, I can keep that right here nice and tight, versus this one extends it out quite a bit, and sometimes you want to be a little bit closer. And again, here in combination with the Klein handle, just like with the other bits, you can obviously get that and get a little extension here on your socket as well. So another nice little handy feature. So yeah, that's kind of all the kind of bit adapter, driver, socket, tools that kind of all work in combination together. And that's really kind of the magic behind this kit, is that all of these fit into a really slim area in comparison to something like the Tool Check Plus, which I also have, but you know, kind of took up a lot of space versus what this offers you. So really happy with all of these tools. So let's keep it going here. Down here as well, I do have the Knipex Cobra 5-inch pliers here. And yeah, I mean, these are super trendy, super popular. I don't think I have to explain why these are great, but they do open up really nice and wide, lock on super well. I have used it several times to just grab onto things and, you know, bend metal, or obviously grab onto like a nut when I'm using the socket set to crank those things open. And so this has been a really nice tool. It's relatively new to me, but I do like it a lot. And then I do have one multi-tool in here, and just for size, I grabbed the SOG PowerPoint. This obviously gives me a set of pliers that I can also use in any number of configurations. This is also the only blade that I have in here, which is not my favorite blade, but it does obviously work in a pinch. It does have a whole set of other tools that I haven't really used that often. The main reason I'm using this is to get that extra set of pliers here. But additionally, the PowerPoint is pretty special because it does have a 1/4-inch socket here. And so if you wanted to, you can open that up, and you can also use this to drive anything that you want here. So if I need to have something on both sides here to work on something, that is kind of the combination that I'm working with. So again, trying to find tools that are more modular and working together in combination, not just as solo tools. The SOG PowerPoint, if you get it, often can come with its own little bit set, which I do have, and I have carried as well, but I was able to get a lot more bits in a smaller area by using this little holder here. And so this has been, for now, the SOG bits have been retired, and I'm using these. Next up down here is just this little flashlight. A bunch of companies make this, like in China, but this is like the Warsun brand. And the reason I like this flashlight is that it has a magnet back here, so it's great to like pop into like an electrical panel or whatever to see what I'm actually working on. But it also has a little clip here, which I'm able to leverage if I'm out and about. Or I can put it on the bill of my hat, and this actually becomes a really, you know, like a headlamp almost. But it's really bright, has a ton of different modes here. Like I said, front and side lights. Oh my gosh, yeah, it gets way too bright. And has a little strobe emergency light as well if you need it. And then last thing that I have down here in the bottom is this little pry bar. And I'll be totally honest, you can probably tell, I haven't actually used this. So this is like a knockoff of the Mighty Bar that you can get on Amazon for like 13 bucks. I didn't know if I'd actually use one, so I just picked up this knockoff one when I was getting an AliExpress thing and haven't used it. But you know, if I need to get a nail out of something, maybe I'll go to this next time I need it. We already emptied out the mesh pocket. Let's check out the side pocket over here. Just have a couple extra little small things. One is super glue. I kind of treat these little super glues as like in single use, and so I've got them wrapped up. You know, I bought like a bunch of them at one time, and I got them in these little resealable bags so that, you know, if these do happen to explode inside here, it won't mess up all the rest of the tools. So highly recommend that. I have a little mini bubble level, so pretty self-explanatory here. It's nice to have a little level if you need it, and this takes up almost no room at all. And then last in here, I do have a little magnetic, telescoping magnetic picker-upper. Again, this is just the cheapest one on Amazon for like 10 bucks. So it's nice to have it if you need it. And that is it. That's all that I have in the kit, and you can see here now that it's opened up how that looks. So yeah, that is it. That is my mini toolkit as it currently stands here at the beginning of 2026. I'm sure it'll change as new tools come out or I find other ways to leverage and use things. But right now I'm super excited about how small this is, how I'm able to take it everywhere. It's come in really handy. If you are interested in any of the tools, I will put links in the description for everything that I talked about here so you can pick those up. It does help support the channel when you use those links. This video is not sponsored. No, I bought all these things with my own money. Probably should have said that at the beginning, but I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, I appreciate it if you hit that like button and consider subscribing for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.